G'day, welcome to the show. Soul Covers here. We are back, third straight day with the show. Love to see it. Seventh straight winning day. We had a golden week in the WNBA. We love to see that. Make sure you go follow us on Twitter at Soul Covers. Get these bets as I place them. Like the video, comment, subscribe, show us some love. We've been absolutely killing it in the WNBA. Only placed one bet yesterday. I told you guys I did not really like the slate, but we end up coming out with another winner, taking the under 156.5 between the Dream and the Valkyries. We did close ahead of the market. That total closed at 155.5. Now, we did got a bit lucky to win that bet. That game could have gone to overtime. That game the live total was in the 160s range for most of the game. They just had a cold shooting fourth quarter, but we love to see it. I've got 3 bets locked in for this next slate. We're also going to be covering the game on Thursday if you're in America, Friday if you're in Australia. There will not be a show tomorrow. There's only one game, so we're just going to cover it now. It's already priced, so let's hop into it. First game. I do not believe it is the Liberty and Lynx.
One pair of pants later.
Okay, we are back from our technical difficulties. First game on the card is the Phoenix Mercury playing against the Fever on the road. So we saw the spread open at Mercury -2. It is now at Mercury -4. I do not agree with this movement one bit. I have this game at a pick'em even with Caitlin Clark being out. We have the Fever, who I believe are a bit undervalued without Caitlin Clark. They've still got Kelsey Mitchell playing at an all-star level. They've got Aaliyah Boston, who Phoenix, they might have trouble with her size. Like, yes, they got Satu Sabali, but she's more of a forward, not really a center. So yeah, like we have Phoenix who are getting healthy. This will be the second game with a full team back. But yeah, I love Indiana here. They are the second best home team against the spread in the league. I picked up a Fever +4 that is still available right here. We see some sharp books at 3.5. We've seen some sharp books move all the way from 5 to 3.5, so it does look like some early Fever action entering the market. So that's where my bet is. Looking at the total, we saw this open at 162, 161.5. It is now all the way up at 166. So the Fever have been cashing some overs recently without Caitlin Clark, but their pace is still a lot slower. And I don't have any bets on the total right now, but I'm watching it like a hawk to see if it starts to creep down a little bit. Then I will jump in on an under. But so far it's been all over action. But I personally like the under. Again, haven't bet it yet, but we will be looking to play it if we see the market start to move that way. Next game is the Atlanta Dream playing in Dallas against the Wings. This will be a back-to-back for the Dream. They are coming off a game-winning loss to the Valkyries. Now, back on the road, this is a very tough travel spot for them. Like, they've had a really tough schedule lately. Let's quickly have a look at that, because they've been playing a lot of games. They were just coming off a road trip, play one game at home, then back on the road. So yeah, they played a 4-game road trip. They played a 4-game road trip, and then got back home. Now back on the road again. This is the 3rd game in 4 nights as well. So hence why you see a bit of a low spread here at 4. We saw it open at 6.5. Now at 4. So we have an Atlanta team coming off a loss where they are 7-3 against the spread after a loss. Wings coming off a nice win against the Liberty. Wings 2-5 against the spread after a win this season. So looking like a spot where I do want to take the dream. And again, if you've been following along from some of my earlier episodes, in these back-to-back spots, the unrested team does well against the spread. You want to look to take this team getting a discount on them. Over the last season and a half, they are 25 and 18 against the spread. So I could only look to back the dream here. I have not backed them as of yet. Again, it just seems like it's an early wings market, so I'm just waiting it out. Again, go follow me on Twitter. I will tweet out whether I do take the dream, but that's where my action would be. Looking at the total, we saw it open at 166.5, now at 165.5. We have the dream. Oh, and another thing I've added to my screen, this row here. This is telling me the dreams over under record on the road and the wings over under record at home. So here we see the dream generally cash overs on the road. They're about middle of the pack in the league in terms of overall, but on the road they're 9-5 to the over. Dallas 8-5 to the over at home. So and with the unrested spots, the over is where you want to be looking towards as well. So that's where I would lean, but I personally probably won't be playing any total here. But yeah, the dream is where I'm looking to place a bet. Let's get on to the next game. Oh, this would be an absolute beauty of a game if Breanna Stewart was playing. And like, do you know the funny thing is these two teams, they're about to play like 3 times in like 10 days, and Breanna Stewart's probably going to miss all of them. It's like, who the hell scheduled these? Who the hell scheduled this? Like, they're playing, like, it's been over half the season, and they're just, all of a sudden, the 2 best teams in the league are just going to play 3 games in 8 days. Like, it's just silly. As per this game, so Minnesota opened at -8, they're now at 7.5. So my numbers got this at Minnesota -2.5. That accounts for fully healthy teams on both sides. Given that Breanna Stewart is out, I would say she's probably worth around 3 to 4 points, maybe even 5 points to a Liberty spread. Let's just say she's worth 4 points to a Liberty spread. When you're trying to price a player, you also got to consider like the replacements of her. Like, the only Phoebe, she's going to step up and play the 4 for the Liberty. They've got Maureen Johannes. They've got some other pieces off the bench they can plug in. So yeah, me personally, I'm on the Liberty +8. I've got them down for 1 unit. Best available price is, there are no longer +8s. You can get +7.5. That is widely available. We have the Liberty coming off 2 straight losses, actually, so this is definitely a bounce-back spot for them. We did see Sabrina Ionescu she got questioned by the media, were you guys looking ahead to this game? So she called her team out a little bit, saying that they need to lock in for every game, that they can't just pick and choose what games they get ready for. So I'm on the Liberty +8. We see sharp books at 7.5, so I'll leave it with you whether you want to play it now. You can afford to wait a little bit. It is a flat market as of right now. Where I also have a bet is on the over. I didn't even get the best of it. I played over 162.5. Played that for 1 unit. Now seeing it at 166.5. That's a great ticket to be holding. My numbers got this at 166.5. Looking at Stewie, she's very good offensively. She is probably more of an over player, but she's still important for this team defensively. She's one of the tallest players in the league, got some of the longest arms you ever see, like longer than freaking some NBA players. Like, she's got very long arms. So yeah, we like the over here, but at current prices, I'd say no, like, it's priced out. Best thing you can do is go follow me on Twitter. Let's have a look at the game priced for tomorrow, which is the Valkyries and the Mystics. Now, there's not going to be a whole lot of movement on this game. We have the Valkyries coming off a nice win. Mystics haven't played for a while, as far as I know. So the Mystics are coming off a loss to the Mercury. My numbers got this as Valkyries -1. However, I'm not looking to run and bet the Valkyries here. Where I do really want to place a bet is on the under. I have not placed it as of yet. Let me just check. Yeah, the entire market's at 157.5. This is one where I might just say fuck it and just go bet the under. Just say like, look, my numbers got this at 151. May as well just go play the under. I'm not even gonna wait for market information because I could fall asleep Circa Pinnacle could put out their lines at 155.5 and we could just miss it. So haven't bet it as of yet, but yeah, under 157.5 is something that I am looking to play. Let's have a look at our best bets for this episode. We've got a few of them. Not here. There we go. So we have 3 of them so far. Liberty +8, that is no longer available. You can wait, or you can just go play 7.5. I'm also on the over in the Liberty and the Lynx. That is now priced out, unfortunately. It's now at 166. I wouldn't go run to play that. Also on the Fever +4. That is still available. That is one that I would go ahead and play. I'm considering like sprinkling a little bit on the money line as well. Best money line price is bet 365 +150, widely available. I may go to buy a bit on that as well. Also looking to play the Dream if we see some market movement there, and also looking to play the under between the Valkyries and the Mystics. So let me know what you're on. Let me know if you've been tailing, if you've been fading, all that good stuff. Until next time, let's get the look salty!